Oh, use a controller for the ultimate experience, huh? Well, little do ye know, game, I am LuckySevenDX, the ultimate keyboard scrub. Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome to a new project, Half-Minute Hero Super Mega Neo Climax Ultimate Boy Blind. Because this is quote-unquote blind. I say quote-unquote because I have actually played the first 5 stages of this about 3 years ago. So disclaimer in case there's any remnants of that here. I have played this before, but I don't remember anything except that this game was really cool and that I really wanted to do a blind playthrough of this eventually, and then 3 years later I finally did, because now I'm doing a lot of Steam games, and I'm doing a lot of Steam games blind because I just like doing stuff like that. So we're gonna do this one blind because it's super fun. Basically the premise is you have 30 seconds essentially to beat each RPG-esque stage, which is not a lot of time, and it gets pretty intense and pretty fun, and we're just gonna have a good time. And the music here is rockin', by the way, which is fantastic. So that's the game plan here. Let's go ahead and get started. We have to, you know, load up our settings and tweak the settings and so on and so forth, and go from there. But yeah, we're gonna be playing this game. It's gonna be a good time. Now, one thing I do want you guys to let me know, there is a pretty significant graphics difference. You can either choose this new sort of updated look, or you can choose a more retro look, where everything's like super duper like old school NES, SNES sort of graphics, which is fantastic. Also, I'm gonna turn the sound effects down just a smidgen here, because they are a little bit louder compared to the music, and I like it. Like, yeah, that's better. So what I'm going to do actually to show off the difference, I'm going to start the game in Neo Cartoon mode, and then we're actually going to do the second stage in Retro mode, because I'm sure we'll be able to do at least 2 stages today. And we'll kind of alternate between the 2 styles, and you guys can tell me which style you like better, and majority vote, and I will go with whatever the audience likes, because I like them both. They both have their sort of charm to it, so we'll see which ones you guys like better, and we will go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. Without further ado, Hero 30, I believe there's like 30 stages, and there's like a whole bunch of different game modes. I'm probably gonna do all of them, but I'm not going to commit to anything, because the way these sort of blind playthroughs are gonna work for games like this is I'm just gonna kind of play them till everyone seems satisfied with the playthrough, and then we will move on to something else. So we're just gonna kind of play these on whimsy in the future, because I like whimsy. I'm a very whimsical person. I do whimsy things. I am Hero. That is my name. I am the guy from Big Hero 6. I am Hero star 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 question mark music note. Okay, no, I'm not really. I am Lucky. That is my name. That is the name I always pick. Even like outside, like even in projects that aren't, you know, on YouTube, I just go with Lucky now. It's like my video game name of choice. I am Lucky Star, because that's an anime or something. Okay, well, let's stop being dumb. Lucky is my name. We're gonna stick with the usual name. We're not gonna do anything fancy like Lucky Star or Scrap or something like that. In the beginning, there was only time. And in that early stage, 2 gods collided. The Time Goddess, Mistress of Time, and the ultimate evil lord, Destroyer of Worlds. Their battle lasted for eons, but finally ended. Weakened, the ultimate evil lord was sealed. Ruby, the Time Goddess' power was crushed. And now, humans were born into this world and flourished. The goddess has emerged many times to save humans. The first year she descended, the humans called the first year of the goddess era. Many goddess statues were erected in worship. I usually don't read these out loud, but it's kind of fun to do this sometimes. But in the shadows of this bright era, the hatred of the ultimate evil lord seeped through and created beings that would wreak havoc. This is the story of a young man who in the goddess era 100 would become the hero, a true champion against evil. And his name was LuckySevenDX. Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. I'm gonna go save the world now. Because that's clearly how I sound in real life. I flatter myself all the time. It's a thing I do, apparently. So hey, let's get started the game! We got a little Super Mega Neo Climax. What happened to Ultimate Boy? I was promised an Ultimate Boy game, and you have failed to deliver. I am highly disappointed. Okay, no, let's stop being dumb. We're gonna continue on. We're going to do things. We're going to do stuff. Bring up tutorial message, please. I probably need it. And plus, I want to show the tutorial. I like to do that. I better do something. Okay. There has to be a better way. How dare you pick the tutorial? Well, I'm sorry, game. I am... Hey, I'm a guy. So, that is us. That is Lucky. The small island of Strahl is where a young traveler arrived. Strahl! Yep, that's how you pronounce it. Strahl! Hi, you're a king! Welcome to my kingdom, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through this, and I guess this is the tutorial. There's some monsters. They're wreaking havoc around the villages. We gotta go punish the grass fiends. So, the way combat essentially works in this game, well, first of all, S uses items. X is to hold X to dash. While you're dash, you lose HP. I do remember that part. You'll just get random encounters like every RPG as you do this. But when you're dashing, okay, battles don't occur when you're dashing, but your HP does decrease, so, yeah, so you can dash, but your HP gets hurt, so don't do that, because that is bad. Okay. Oh, I guess I can't go over there until I fight these things. Whoa, combat! So the way combat works is, okay, S is use items. You automatically battle monsters, and if you hold A and D, you will flee the fight. Okay, so basically, yeah. Well, okay, it's A and D are those buttons. I probably should be using a controller, but I'm an idiot. So essentially, you fight these things, and eventually they just die, and it's a thing. So we need to fight 3 of these, I guess. I hopefully will not die because I ran around like a moron. Now, so far, we don't have a timer. This is just a tutorial. We have leveled up. We are now level 2. You might want us to go back to the castle, but nuts to the castle. What do we have over here in this thing? So, you can purchase items there. Blah, blah, blah. We can dash in the thing. Do we get hurt if we dash in the thing? I'm pretty sure we don't. Now, you can purchase food to get health. I can talk to people. Whoa, I killed everyone. Whoa, I'm awesome. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, I can talk to do this, or I can spend 10G to heal. Now, I believe every time you heal, it does, okay, I think in some areas it goes up in price. I can dash! Unlimited, whoa, whoa, hi. Okay, we're having fun. Let's go. So you can go to these villages to heal, essentially. I'm assuming I can't go back to this village until I talk to the person. Nope! Okay, what about this tree? I love this tree. What about this boat? I love a boat. I'm on a boat. Okay, I'm getting all the goofing off out of my system now, because when I'm not goofing off, we're gonna have 30 seconds only, and that will be bad. So, the king will be overjoyed. Thank the good blobbergerber. Hey, buddy, how is it going? So a reward for, doing what? Uh-oh. What is going on? Guy with beard and no face. I hope that's a beard. Hacking. He's hacking. He's a computer hacker. It's the truth. So, basically, the way this works is most of the bosses will have some certain spell to destroy the world in 30 seconds, which means if you don't beat him in 30 seconds, the world is over, which is bad. We're only level 2. I mean, we can't exactly fight an evil lord immediately, but we can sure as heck try. Now, if you do ever get defeated, you'll end up back at the castle, and it'll be bad times. If you go inside town, as you can see, time does actually stop. So there's stuff like that. Herbs will heal your HP. Armory will be equipment. What do we actually have equipment-wise? I can buy a sword! I have a sword! So generally you'll be able to spend your money. Oh, wait, time is still going. I want an herb as well. And, okay, I can only have 1 herb. Okay, time is running out. I'm gonna hack and slash. As you can see, battles still waste your time. I could, like, try to fight the evil lord, but spoilers, it's probably not gonna. I'm gonna try to level up 1 more time. Come on. The game will pretty much tell you generally when you are strong enough. Heal! Kill! So, we need to defeat him. Oh, wait, it's too late. The world is doomed. I failed the tutorial stage, guys! Except it has a question mark. It's impossible for you to beat this in 30 seconds. Because, that's not the point. The point is... Wake up, Lucky! This is actually where we get introduced to the main mechanic of the game, which is the time goddess. She's, here to help us out. She controls time, so while you have 30 seconds to save the world, you don't exactly have 30 seconds. She can, essentially, rewind time to the start of that 30 seconds. The goddess service, she calls it. She can rewind time just to give you, and also, yeah, okay, she shortens the time you need to grind, so basically, you can, she speeds up the process and also gives you the ability to get more time if you have the money. Now, of course, every time you pay, or every time you rewind time, it's gonna cost more and more. So you do not have that much time, actually. I wonder what happens if I would have said no there. I didn't even think about that. I bet if I said no, either the world would have ended, I would have got a game over, which would have been hilarious, or it would have been like the usual, oh, you can't do that. Now I want to know if it actually is a game over. Huh. I'm actually kind of curious. I wonder if I can redo this first stage and figure this out. I think I can actually redo the first stage, maybe? I want to know this now. Okay, so now time has rewound, but as you can see, we've kept our levels. We've kept everything else. I can just destroy those things now in seconds. I did spend my herb, so I do want to buy my herb. Okay, so here's what happens. This is why I got confused, because I remember she stops time. Now she'll stop time when you're in the castles in the village. So now we have the time to choose and pick and buy our herbs, and we can heal up after we grind a little bit. Now the game's gonna tell you when you're high enough level to beat the boss. Don't go before that, because without, you know, some healing or some luck, you generally are going to die. So we're gonna take this time to grind up a little bit. So now it says you are greater than evil. Indeed I am. So we're going to heal up, and now we are going to run right to the okay, enemy encounter. Hi, don't need you here. I leveled up an extra time. That's cool. No, I don't need to fight you. I need to kill the boss. So now we get the epic boss music. He's gonna squash us like a bug. Not if I have anything to say about it. 5 seconds to hack your face in, but I only needed 1. So that's how this game works. Basically, you level up until you're stronger as fast as possible. Then you come over here and you kind of bash your little characters together until he dies a horrible death. And then we clear the quest, which is awesome. So that's gonna kind of be how that works. And there's your tutorial there, I guess. Obviously, it's probably gonna get more advanced than that, but this is pretty much the basic, like the full understanding of my game. But we get a caravan, I guess, so we can travel in a group of peoples. We get a treasure chest as well, apparently. What are you gonna give me? Give me another sword! Or Teddy Dogs. Wow. Thank you, King, for giving me the really bad piece of equipment. Now, of course, obviously, you'll get better equipment, you'll level up. Well, you always start level 1, but you'll get better equipment as well, which will help. So, okay, so it shorts your grind time, but it resets your level. Okay. So I guess there's options here. You can either just reset the time and continue grinding, or you can shorten your grind time, but you only get 1 chance. Is that how it works? I don't know. But we begin the start of our quest, essentially, with, oh, and every time you beat a chapter, you get, you know, the credits! Every single time. Of course, we can, you know, speed it up by pressing C, as you can see here. I can kind of speed through, but we'll go through it slowly the first time so you guys can appreciate the credits in the very first episode of the project. And then we'll switch to classic mode, and or we'll switch to retro mode, and we will go ahead and go from there, essentially. So, new record, we got a clear time, got this. I got Wonderful Hero, so I'm assuming that's like your reward, or you get like a ranking system based on how fast and how efficient you do, or something like that. I don't know, I'm not going for like max rank or 100%. These are blind playthroughs. This is where I just kind of go through a thing. We get a little story mode here, and thus the traveler. It stopped. I can read it. And thus the traveler Lucky gained the help of the Time Goddess and brought peace to this land. But what if the evil lord said was true? There would be evil other lords that would cast a spell of destruction. With the caravan given by the king, he sets off to new lands. Next time on Hero 30, Continental Bridge. Oh baby! Of course, we actually get a little caravan here, so we get introduced to the peoples of our caravan. We got Miss Time Goddess over here. She's our little goddess friend. She's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll make a great team. This guy's the Professor Knows All XXX. Oh boy, that's the street. I guess the 30th, but still. The mysteries of the world. Like I said, this is blind, so I'm not entirely sure what these guys do, but I'm going to just talk to them anyway. Aisha, if there's a forked path, okay, so I guess there's gonna be split paths that'll occur at some point. The leader of the caravan. So I guess we don't really have much of anything new right now, but I guess they'll give us like things to do first. Whee! Okay, let's go. So now we get to the world map. This is where we can pick our stages. I don't know what those Strayed and Forgotten work, or Barely Kelp Lover. They're probably things that I need to understand about the menu that I don't quite understand. But let's go ahead and actually wait. Can I just switch to retro mode in here? No. Okay, let's actually check out how the thing looks in retro mode. In fact, I might just recomplete the first stage in retro mode, just to give you guys a sense of the difference between the two, and then we'll kind of start the game for realsies next episode. And you guys can get a sense of the two different graphical styles and decide which one you like best based on that. So, oh, I guess I have these now as well. But these are modes we'll do after Hero 30, because I'm doing this for now. So this is how it looks in retro mode. I guess we can go ahead and just, by the way, so any equipment that you, basically any equipment that you get during that level or levels beyond that you cannot use. So you always get the equipment you can only have at this point, so. Play log? I guess there's like, I don't know. But yeah, this is how the retro looked, so, so yeah, equipment, you can't get equipment if you bring stuff from the future, blah, blah, blah. So you start without, all the equipment you get. That's kind of how it is if I ever have to redo a stage, essentially. Blah, blah, blah. We get the whole spiel here. Hero 30, it now looks like this instead, I guess. So, Hero's Departure. Do I get a tutorial? Okay, so just for the sake of making sure that everything stays the same, although I'm gonna speed through all the the tutorial messages. And we'll just kind of show you the difference between retro and non-retro, although the retro looks a lot better when it comes to this sort of picture style, at least. Interesting. Then the king looks like this now, so there's a whole difference of the retro style, which is really cool. So anyway, it's pretty much the same thing, so we can just skip through it. We do the whole same thing where we fight things. So as you can see, okay, don't need to care about the tutorial here. So yeah, this is the difference between normal style and retro style. So I don't know which one you guys prefer. The different styles have their perks either way. I mean, retro style is always really cool, but the updated style is also pretty cool at the same time. So we can kind of make it work either way, essentially. We can kind of, this is how the tutorial looks through here. Everyone blah blah blah. He gives us our whoa, everything broke, and then you get to this part. The towns look obviously. What the heck was that thing? And there was a thing there. Healing, blah, blah, blah. I can heal, okay, there's no shop here. That's why the shop's over in this section. The same thing's gonna happen. I'm gonna run out of time eventually, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have to, the time gods will show up. We'll do a thing of that. It's essentially the same process. Heal me, please. Give me a sword. We can go ahead and try to fight things. We can, I guess I can quickly show off what happens if you try to fight the boss ahead of time. If you actually die, which I'm going to die horribly. You get defeated, but you get sent back here, essentially. So it's really no big deal. I'm going to quickly... the world's going to explode. That's what's going to happen, as usual. So we already know. I mean, we've seen all this before. I'm just kind of giving you the whole difference between retro and non-retro for the start of this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm actually going to not skip through this because I want to see what happens if you say no. Man, the picture... I didn't realize how much better the actual picture style looks, though. In terms of, these kind of pictures. It looks... much better, actually, I think. I actually think I might like retro mode a little bit better, but that might just be me personally. I'm very curious to see what you guys see, because I want to see what the majority of the chat seems to like stylistic-wise, because I want to make sure, I aesthetically please the most people. No! Okay, it does give you the you have to do yes cliche. Okay, I was curious. Alright, so let's quickly go ahead and just beat this like we did before, and then, I'll get through a whole lot more of these, when, we aren't... In later videos, I'll be able to go through a whole lot of these more faster. I just wanted to go through one this episode for the sole sake of, showing off the difference between retro and non-retro mode, to see what you guys prefer. So, that is the game plan. We're just gonna fight a bunch of things and go kill the boss in record time. I think I just need to be level 4, so as long as I'm at full HP and level 4, that should be good enough to fight the boss, or level 5, I mean. Because we're level 4 now, but you can see, oh, I am almost dead. But that's okay, I am greater than evil. I actually probably should have just come up here and healed first, but we can quickly fight a bunch of scrubs here, speed through to get past these enemies, and then, we get to smack these guys in the face until he dies! 707, how fitting for LuckySevenDX. It is, it's very fitting. And we kick him off into oblivion, and that's, yeah. So, basically, it works the same way. we'll definitely be going through probably, I imagine, 2 or 3 of these stages at the very least per episode. This is just kind of our first introduction episode where I show off the difference between, you know, this. I know we're seeing the same content twice. Okay, yeah, just all the little bit of differences just to show off the different stylistic choices. Because now we have tag togs. You can't really see your wear, I guess, as well in this mode. But, you know, retro is retro. It's kind of cool. So, I'll let you guys decide how you want to handle the graphical style for this project. Because I figured it's just courteous of me to give the audience the thing so we can speed through the credits. Because I don't care! And, oh, do we, like, get any of the other, like... I guess all the other perks would be on the map. I'm actually going to be curious to see the difference in the perk screens, too, because there is, like, I mean, there's quite a bit of difference in pretty much almost everything, so, graphical-wise, at least. So, blah, 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 we've seen all this before, you know, we got, our goddess is this person now, Professor Guy looks like this, Aisha looks like, this now, and our caravan leader looks like this. So, like I said, guys, retro or non-retro, what do you guys think? And this is how the world map looks. So there are choices here, and if anyone knows what these, like, those adjective like strain forgotten mean as well, by the way, I'm very curious. But essentially that's the difference between the 2 modes, and you guys can let me know which one you guys like better. And then in the next episode, we're gonna start the game for realsies here. We're past the tutorial section, and we're going to just blaze through a bunch of these quests then on whatever graphical style you guys like. So that's the game plan. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode of Half Minute here, I hope you guys have enjoyed so far, by the way. Welcome to the new project. And in the next episode, we pick a graphical style for permanent realsies, and then we begin the game for realsies. Sounds like a game plan. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.